for it, the PC. I know my limit's at Bruv Night. I guess it was because, like, my dad kind of, that's going to sound weird. My dad kind of, like, taught me how to drink properly growing up, like, how to be, like, responsible about it and how to, like, know your limits. So I think I kind of take for granted that, like, everyone kind of knows and that, but I've also learned over the years that that's very much not true. And some people don't know their limit at all. You got to be really careful if you're hanging out or partying with somebody that maybe you don't know very well. That's a big boy to carry. Who, Lux? Bro, I don't even know how big is Lux. I don't even know how big he is. I have no idea how tall and heavy and stuff Lux is. I've never met him in real life. I just see a floating head, just like you guys see a floating head here. Oh, God. Yo, can we not play this today? I just remembered we have to go to the fucking basement again. God, this entire area has just been jump scare creepy city for the past, like, 2 hours of this game. You're doing custom water loop, so it's not super new. It's not super new, 40-90. You know your limit, but you're easily influenced? Yeah. I just see a floating body. Do I need to call the police? I used to be the guy that didn't know my limit, now I don't drink at all. Yeah, I've definitely met a few of your type over the year. Where, unfortunately, it's like kind of half meme funny, but some people have gotten, like, hurt drinking too much and stuff that I've met over the years. They're like, never drinking again. I'm like, hey, you do your thing. Be safe. That's the most important. Be responsible. Be safe. Straight up. Little one, can you not put your tail in my tea? Lex is 6'2"? Oh, he's just a bit taller than me. Okay. Shut your mouth, Rice Rafe. Or else Rafe will shut it for you. Only annoying to drink too much if you get hangover? Yes, but there's solutions to that, chat. It's all about prepping for the hangover the next day. You don't remember how tall exactly? He's 6'2". You guys got to understand, 6'2" doesn't really sound that tall to me because working in the MDI and a lot of the friends I hung out with and a lot of the people I know at, well, either just other content creators or even just, like, the homies, I'm, like, on the shorter side on average of the group, and I'm 6 feet tall. Jack's, like, 6'3", 6'4". Kale is 6'8". Zyro's 6'8". Terry's, like, 6'3". Tally's, like, 6... Tally's on the shorter side, too. He's, like, 6'1", 6'2". So, like, it's a pretty tall group of guys. Some of you guys are like, oh, Alex is, like, 6'2". I'm like, so? Josh is definitely by far the... No, actually, DeAndre D. Carter is the shortest, I think. I think DeAndre's, like, 5'7", 5'8". I think Josh is, like, 5'9" or something. 6'2" isn't tall. I'm just saying in terms of the group of friends I'm used to having around. It's not that tall, no. Trekkie's like 6'3". Sko's like 6'2". I don't know, man. That was freakishly tall. Is D going to BlizzCon? Man, I haven't heard from D in ages. Just once in a blue moon, he comes and resubs in the channel, says what's up. I hope he stops by at least for a bit. I miss him. I'm 10 months down of not drinking for a year. Never been as healthy as I am now. Yo, good for you, dude. Good for you. Like, no troll. Hey! What the fuck are you doing, little one? I'm petting her and she started biting the escape key. Keyboard. Are you trying to tell me something? Okay, hey, stop biting the keyboard. Come here. Move your butt. Hey, move your... Oh my god. Cat. You are such a cat. That doesn't mean leave. I was moving the keyboard saying, come back here. I'll miss you too, True. Next year, buddy. Next year. Josh is a 2 dwarf. I mean, Josh is 5'9". Average male height in the world is like 5'8" or something. Around there. So he's like average, if not slightly above. Just happened to have a particularly tall set of like friends and stuff. I don't know. Didn't Carter stream lately? Yeah, I think he was streaming Spider-Man. Pretty sure. So it's all about relative height. He streamed on Sunday? Yeah. And yeah, I see you when he goes live. Also, obviously, I follow the homies on all them social medias and stuff. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess if you're to shape Josh's head, he's probably like 5'3". I'm just stalling here right now, not because I'm scared to go into the basement in this game, but because little one is taking up the entire desk. I don't want to move her while I'm chatting. Just give me 2 minutes and we'll start for realsies. Oh yes, little one. I'm stressing about finishing the game today, but instead I'm sitting here petting you instead of playing the game. Little one's covering my fear. She's the true homie. She's very needy and lovey today. Like really, she's been following me around all day. But when I got home, she was in the door waiting. I think you know, like animals can sense that shit. I think she knows I'm leaving for a bit, and that the evil Mr. Rob has to feed her for 6 days or whatever. Okay, little one. I do need to start playing though. About 182 centimeters in average. No, we're talking about height, not my cock length. Like average male height, Uther. Is Rob staying at yours whilst you're away? Rob lives here, so I hope he's staying in the house he lives in. Mr. Rob and I live together, Chad, if you guys didn't know. I'm the homeowner, and he basically rents here. As far as, like, technical terms are. He lives here, yeah. He lives here. He's got his office down the hall. He's got his bedroom upstairs. Am I staying with Tally? No, I'm staying at the Hilton. Tally's like an hour and a half away from the convention area. I did not know that. The more you know. Hold on, you have like a scab in your ear. What happened? Sometimes she scratches her ear too hard, and I think she cuts herself with her claws, the inside of her ear, which is like really tender skin. Who's Mr. Rob? My clone? Honestly, I don't think I'm going to see Tally too much this year, and it makes me sad. I hope I'm wrong, but based on the way he was saying, he's not even drinking at the convention. And I think he's only driving down for like the day on Friday and Saturday. I'm not going to see Tally very much. It's not going to be like a big bruv night celebration like it usually is. It kind of bums me out, but like it is what it is. Same with Terry. I don't know how much I'm going to see Terry. In fact, it kind of made me sad a few days ago. I realized like one of the main things I'm going to BlizzCon for is to see the dudes and hang out, but I actually don't think I'm going to see the dudes that much. Like nobody's getting a hotel and staying at a hotel like they used to. They're just kind of coming in for the day and then driving in the evening, driving away in the evening. I think Terry wants to stay, but he didn't want to pay for a hotel room, so maybe he'll crash a night at mine. Josh lives pretty close, so he's going to be Ubering, so he's gonna be there to party. But I don't think Tally. I don't think I'm going to see D. Carter. I think I'm barely going to see Tally for the time I'm there. I'm going to BlizzCon to be my new girlfriend? Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. And then Terry's going to be there around as much as he can, but long enough to give each other a handy? I don't know. I'm pretty demanding about that. All right, little one. Come on. Come on. Time to move. No, he actually moved. Oh, no, she just went to shove her head in my mouse hand. Okay, good, little one. Can I play the game now? What's that? You don't want me to go into the creepy basement in this game, and I should instead not play it ever again? Okay, sounds good to me. All right. So we left off at the power in this house went out. Now we have to go back into the creepy basement and put it back on. Where we already went, by the way. Anyway, it was terrifying. And also, fucking Cynthia's a bitch and has jump scared me probably 5 times now. So I don't know what's going to happen again, but it probably will at some point. Alright, man, what's up, dude? Wait, what the fuck? Rose is gone, and now there's evil fuckers everywhere. Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed. On the plus side, you might get to skip most of it because you did the basement already. True, actually. Maybe doing it out of order. I can be able to dodge some. Nice.
She liked cats.
Oh. Wait, what? I don't understand. He stopped as though my crossbolt hit him, but I don't think it actually hit him. Yeah, that hit him. Alright, well, all the rules have changed here, it seems. Unless they respawn. We didn't actually fight anything in the basement, though. There were no enemies there. It was just really fucking creepy, that's all. Although, I'm pretty sure the moment we got the code in the laundry room at the very end of the basement, when I ran out, I heard like a... I don't know, I heard like some creepy voice, or it was like a female voice behind me. It sounded like it, at least. Which means that, I don't know, maybe something was there and I just happened to run out before seeing what it was, because I didn't really want to fucking turn around and see what it was. But now I might have to. I grabbed the fuse already. Yeah, the body's still there. What the fuck was that? What are we supposed to do here? I guess... Go to the nursing home's basement to restore power. Oh, come on. Shotguns out, boys. Shotguns out. Ah! Bro! It was the same one again!
Back on.
They already did it once! Why would they do it again? God damn it, dude. That's what got me about it, too. I was like, oh, they already triggered a jump scare for the corpse on the ground. And they just did it again. It's probably because the event, the quest is leading you down here now, so. I don't actually know where you go to turn this back on, is the problem. Buy more fuses. Like, maybe we have to go all the way to the laundry room again? Like, I don't know where to put the fuses. Oh, it's back in the safe room. Okay. Wait, fuck. Thank God, I already got the fuse, bitch. Not going in there again.
There. Power's back on.
Blessed. Skipping the other half. You feel like those jump scares are cheap? You know, I was thinking about that the other day. But they're actually well-placed jump scares. Not in terms of getting you to get afraid, but story-wise, they completely make sense. Like, they're not just throwing them in there to be mean. All of the jump scares with her have been story elements where she's involved. Where she's killed someone or converted someone or done something bad. To be fair... Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Why is the music here? Ah! I'm out of here. Jump scare, jump scare. Ah! I knew it! I fucking knew it! God. I hate it, man. The worst is you know it's coming, too. So your brain is trying to dissect the millisecond it's going to hit, and it never guesses correctly. It still gets you. Alright. Now, the worst part is... the worst part is we have to go back to... the power cut out before we got to her room. Oh, no. This is going to be just... This is going to be jump scare mania in here, isn't it? That's going to be jump scare mania, chat. We have to go investigate her room now. Because we were about to go to her room. And then we got jump scared and the power went out to the house, which is why we have to go to the basement. What's that sound? About either something? Yeah. My poop. What's up, X-Ray? Wait, is that coming from Odin's room? Jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. What is happening? He's just chilling. It's coming from upstairs. From her room, probably. I hate it here, dude. Go ahead, just go to Ati's room and live there. Ati, are you there? Hey! So, crazy shit going on outside. Here it comes. It's coming. It's coming. Wait, what? Is there a vision here? No. Wait, no, that's an Allen thing. Ah. I was ready that time. I can profile her now. So, this chick is from the first game, by the way. Whoever doesn't understand her significance. She's from the first game. This is what she looked like. And she was like... She knew about the darkness, and she was obsessive about... We're probably going to learn a bit of her history here. She was obsessive about light. And she helps you in the first game to, like, escape and be safe and shit. So the fact that in this game she's, like, evil means... Well, we found out why. She, like... One of the light bulbs that she usually obsessively changed, she forgot to one time, and now she got fucked. But she was like a beacon of hope in the first game, so now she's evil as fuck.
A power station.
And this is her room. Yes.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
This power station is where she lived in the first one, that she kept on, with like massive lighting everywhere.
A lantern.
And she was known as the Crazy Lantern
Was
Lady.
Cynthia using it for protection?
Because she always carried it around.
Did she know about the dark presence? I feel like I'm missing some context here.
This was the well-lit room, which at the end of the first game is like the safe haven. It was in an underground bunker, which she tended.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
And then this photograph is Thomas Zane, who was like the original Alan Wake, kind of. He was trapped in the dark place as well, couldn't really ever escape. We met him earlier in this game too, remember? When we had that fucking Vegas-style LSD trip in his room. And then this was his wife, Barbara. Barbara became the vessel/husk for the dark presence in the first game to take over, which is why she scratched her picture out, because she's evil. She was the dark presence, and she was obsessed with light and getting away from the dark presence. So there you go. That's the kind of context you miss if you didn't play the first game. They still explained it in the second game, but you don't have like a fundamental understanding of it if you don't play the first one, you know? Yeah, there's a lady from the power plant, correct? To a very special woman.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Wait, Tor had a crush on Cynthia. Oh, shit, dude. No wonder she's, like, stealing him. That's a manuscript page. That's a lot of fuses. I think we just got some stuff. Looks like Tor fell for Cynthia pretty hard. Tor followed Cynthia because Cynthia was confusing him, messing with his head. Why is Cynthia going to such trouble to get Tor out of the picture? Not expecting another jump scare when we go in that room.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
The dam is where the power plant was. There was like a big sequence at the end of the game across this dam. If you guys give a damn.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears, to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow. But it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. That's the one we have. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. Oh, didn't she also like have a crush on Tom, and that's also why she hated Barbara? Something like that, if I recall correctly. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's the lamp Alan has, so Alan fucked her over. That's interesting. We didn't know that until right now. Okay. The shadows are moving. There is no more light, no more lamps. I can't find a way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I, forever. I found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet, a magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. Yeah, Tom's been a little weird. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of Tom. I feel like he's actually Mr. Scratch or something like that. Something is off about him. He's our supposed ally that we're trying to break out of the dark place with, is Alan, and he was like a good guy in the first game. A figuratively good guy. We only met him briefly in like Crazy Land, but clues available. Cynthia's fears made her vulnerable. That's how she became a Taken. Fact versus fiction. Mom moved away with me because of Tor. Tor wanted to apologize, but never got the chance. Why did Mom leave? From the few things Mom said, this is actually plausible. Is it really true? What did Tor do to make Mom leave? Cult initiated letter signed by Ilmo and Yako. Yako and Ilmo were running the cult. I could have guessed they'd both be on it, but here's the proof Yako is involved too.
Oh.
Vladimir was involved. Confirmed cult member Vladimir Bloom. The letter looks new. Seems like he was recruited recently. Wake has been instructing her how to kill Taken. Oh, does this one go? Who's involved? Not up there. Rosemary. Yako, Ilmo, Bloom, Mulligan, and Thornton, all cult members. Yako, Ilmo were cult leaders. Rose, not a cult member. She's certainly eccentric, but doesn't seem like she's part of the cult. Okay, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Mind place unavailable. Okay. That's because she was putting her gun back. So we have to profile her in a sec. Let's do this. Cynthia and Tom.
Cynthia Weaver smiled.
So, Cor?
Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Stop economy mode, or eco mode. Alright, so Cynthia's off a rocker obsessed with Tom, which we knew from the first game. These we've all seen. It just keeps marking as new every time you log in for some reason. Now we have to profile Cynthia.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Starsmoke, thanks for the 27, dude. And welcome back. Alright, so I have some new case stuff then. The Anderson brothers. Cynthia seduced Tor to keep him away from me. Gross. Need to find out where Cynthia hid the record. We know it's in the museum. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. Cynthia is doing all this for Tom, another one of the Dark Presence's masks. It's for later. Wait. Oh, the lunchboxes. Lunchboxes I've been finding were left by Rose for her use as well as the heroes.
Rose Marigold left these lunchboxes for me.
Guess it's fine that I've been
Alan
looting
Wake
those seeing as I'm
apparently
a
told her to.
hero.
I guess I owe her one.
Alright. Jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. He's still here. Creepy room that's also from Alan's dreams that we can't get into. Gotta go to the museum, which I think is on the second floor. Just check the map instead of guessing. Yeah, that's the door I just tried to get into. We saw that. How come Cynthia's the only one who had a bathroom in her room? Nobody else has a bathroom. That's weird. That's the door we need to get into. In fact, that's the last door we need to get into. Everything else has been opened in this house. Wow, Corey, you haven't been here in a few days, have you? They literally got promoted 3 months ago. The museum. This is the tiniest, shittiest museum I've ever seen. Trash hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in the wake as they plow through major U.S. cities. On their aptly named Ragnarok tour, the band is breaking their sales record, with singles topping the charts, and had their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. The fans showed their love for the Reckless Rockers by showering the stage with Lacey unmentionables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars, who themselves were embraced the admiration and transitioned from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to catch up with the brothers Anderson and their cohorts. After hours shenanigans for the musicians included a pool in a private residential neighborhood left to be emptied and sanitized, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in a classical fashion, not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. All things point to this band quickly becoming a strong contender to the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. Old Gods of Asgard party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to the rock history in the making. Old Gods of Asgard, band member dead. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balder. Fat Bob, as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of severe illness. Oh, that's where the band member went. That's sad. Did he die in real life too? I hope not. Leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind, the peace-loving musician will be sorely missed, also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about the loss, Tor Anderson had this to say: "Get the expletive out of my face. Balder is in Valhalla now. He fought cancer like a hero. Bal was too beautiful a soul for this world," added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul, muses Old Gods of Asgard's lead singer. I sat down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby for a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit, currently on the Ragnarok hit tour. The busy band members have only a moment to spare. A fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to the sound check for the concert tonight. Question: how's the reception been? Tor: amazing. The fans understand what we're about. They get rock and roll. They get the spirit. They know we're not here to around. That's right, says Odin. Okay, but what do you want? Why do you do what you do? Tor: raucous laughter. I can tell you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? For the glory, for the fame, for the money and the sex, or because you have something inside you that is going to burst out if you don't start using it? It's the latter, says Odin. That's a good answer. How about music then? What is it about music that compels you? That should be pretty fucking obvious. This is boring me to death, bro. Let's get moving. Sorry, he's always impatient. As they stand up to leave the tour bus waiting outside the larger-than-life rockers, turn around for one final quote. Music, especially rock and roll, is the same ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. It's godly, and it'll come out like a fucking thunderstorm.